You can take anything, no matter how good you treat it, it wants to be free. You can treat it good and feed it good and give it everything it seems to want, but if you open the cage, it's happy.
That's how Tom Robinson reacted as his master read to him the letter stating slaves free. Emancipation Proclamation was an order announced by Abraham Lincoln that freed slaves in areas rebelling against the Union. It took effect on January 1st, 1863. When slaves in the South found they were free, many emotions came over them. The most common was extreme joy. Many freed slaves started singing spirituals, dancing and yelling because they were so happy. What they didn't know was there would be a lot of hardship. As more and more slaves left the plantation, they realized they didn't know how to survive. Most of the slaves knew that they would have to take care of themselves. Most ended up returning to their former plantations to ask for jobs. And of course, the masters were happy. Most of the plantation owners, when they first heard of the news, they were very angry that they wouldn't have any workers. Many of the plantation owners had to resort to kidnapping children so that they could have some people to work for them. When ex-slaves came back to their owners, the owners offered not to pay them, but to house them and feed them. Basically, they had become slaves all over again.
Two snakes full of poison, one lying with his head pointing north, the other with his head pointing south. Their name was Slavery and Freedom. The snake called Slavery lay with his head pointed south, and snake called Freedom lay with his head pointing north. Both bit nigger, and they was both bad.
That was how Patsy Michener felt about being freed by the emancipation. She felt that freedom was as bad as slavery.